Hello guys, and welcome. Today, we have a new kind of video for my channel. So, we have a mud farm tutorial. So, this farm here is a modified version of ilmango's simple mud farm. So this one, the only difference really being is that this one is fully AFK-able, and it does work slightly differently in the way you place the blocks. But it does generally use most of the stuff that ilmango did use in his simple mud farm. So you will find a link to his video down in the description. But other than that, guys, let's get on with the building. Alright, so to start our build, we're going to go ahead and place down 9 double chests in a 3x3, just like this. Now, if you plan to AFK this farm longer than maybe 2 or 3 hours, you're definitely going to want to add more storage. This is going to fill up quick. So make sure all of your hoppers are pointing into the chests, and then you're going to take your glass and place it all around here, just like this. Make sure you place one block here. Alright, next we're going to come right here, and we're going to build a square around this spot, making sure to leave this hole open. Alright guys, from here we're going to come out 5 more blocks on each side. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're just going to go ahead and take this, and you're going to square it off. Now once you have this whole thing filled, you should have a 13 by 13 platform. And we're going to simply come out here, and we are going to build a ring around the edges. Right, once our ring is built, you're going to come over here, place 2 blocks in each corner. And now you're going to want to go ahead and grab your water buckets, and we're going to start 2 blocks out from the corner, and we're going to fill all of this with water, leaving those 2 blocks on each side. Alright, once you have all of those in, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put a bucket there, and you're going to do that in each of the 4 corners. Now at this point, our collection chamber is just about done. What you're going to want to go ahead and do, you can go ahead and place a block right here, place a fence gate on top of it, and then you can break that block out, and you're going to put 1 more water bucket right down there. Alright, now for the next part, you're going to pick one of the 4 sides, and you're going to count 3 blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, and place a block on that 3rd one. Now you're going to go up 20 blocks counting this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you're going to go ahead, take your 3 obsidian, and place them here. And you can remove all of these blocks. Hey guys, HeyIt'sAuri here. So I did notice a mistake I made in the editing process. So when I have you counting out from these blocks, I had you going towards the outside of the collection platform. You actually need to go towards the inside. Other than that, the directions are still correct. Just make sure you go this way, because you want to be going over the hole right here. That way you don't make the same mistake I did in the initial recording. Alright, from our obsidian, we're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now on top of this 10th block, we're going to place one of our building blocks, and then place 2 more next to it. Make sure that you're aiming this going away from the collection chamber. Alright, on top of this, you're going to place a repeater here, a repeater here, and then you're going to want to put a temporary block right here with the redstone torch. Then you put a redstone torch here, and then you can break this torch and its block. Alright, so from here, you're going to come over 2 more blocks, and you're going to turn and come over 1, going towards the center of your collection chamber. And we're going to come over and over again, and then go 1 up, and you're going to break that block underneath, We're going to put one more block here, a redstone repeater pointing into that block, a piece of redstone dust here, a piece of redstone dust here, and we're going to place a piston here. Alright, after this, we're going to take a building block of our choice, and we're going to go ahead and build a 3. Alright, after this, we're going to go ahead, take a building block of our choice, and we're going to build a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block platform. Now, this can be any block you like. I just like using glass because I like to see it working. And you can place a piece of glass right here over the piston, but just make sure this is a hole right here. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do, you're going to come to the back of this platform. So you want to make sure you can see the back of this piston. You're going to place a dispenser here, a hopper going into it, and then a dispenser facing out the front. Alright, then you're going to go ahead and place 2 building blocks. Come back here and you're going to put 3 pieces of glass. Place a repeater here. Place a temporary block here with the redstone torch. Another repeater going into it, and then a redstone torch here. Now you can break this torch and this stone. Alright, next thing, we're going to place a building block off the back of this dispenser that's facing out towards the back. And we're going to place one more right here. Now, you can place a piece of redstone dust, and then a repeater. And then we will have that repeater firing into a block. Above this repeater, we're going to place 2 more blocks, and then run redstone dust along the top of them. And then we're going to take our piston and have that aiming down. Right, now we can come right here along the back, take our hoppers, and aim it right here into this dispenser. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to build up a chamber around this opening. We're going to make sure we leave a full opening right here. So make sure to close this off. All right, now go ahead and take your water buckets. And you're going to want to make sure you place a bucket of water in each of these 3 spots and then let it flow over onto this hopper. And you can go ahead and close that off so you don't have any mishaps with your bottles escaping. All right, next thing you're going to need to do, go ahead and take your empty glass bottles and fill the dispenser that's facing out into the water. Then come to the hopper here and fill this one as well, but make sure to leave about 2 spaces. This is just to ensure that we have enough space for the hopper to be able to pull the empty bottles out of this dispenser. Now we're going to come up to this dispenser and take our water bottles and fill this, as well as take and fill this hopper. Now once that's filled, this part of the farm is done. Alright, now with this part done, what you're going to want to do, go ahead and take a temporary block and place 2 blocks right here, and then you're going to go ahead and come back down here, right to where your obsidian is. Now off the center block, you're going to come over 3 blocks, and then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, once you're here, you're going to want to go ahead, place 1 block out to the side, then go ahead and give yourself 4 blocks. Alright, place 1 block there, and then give yourself a little bit of room to work. Alright, so now this is where our 2 blocks come in. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we put 1 block there. We'll have 2 right here. So that's 3, 4, and then 5. Now we're going to go ahead and add our normal pistons, all 5 of them facing down. Alright, once you have these 5 pistons in, go ahead and take these out. And you're going to want to come over here to where this last piston is. You're going to come up, and you're going to pillar yourself up to where you can get up here, and you can take out all of these blocks. Alright, now that you're up here, go ahead and run redstone dust along the top of the pistons. Off this furthest piston, place a slab with some redstone dust on top of it. Now this is where your space to work kind of comes in handy. Alright, from here now we're going to want to bring ourselves out to this side of the pistons. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 blocks here and give ourselves a way up. Then we're going to place 1 block here. We're going to do a repeater, a torch, a repeater, and a torch. And then now we can break these. Alright, now for this next part, we're going to want to go ahead and clear out all of our temporary blocks here. Yours may not be as messy as mine in all honesty, but go ahead and get these all cleared out. Now for the next section of this, I find the easiest way to do this is to come up here, go ahead and place a block right here. And I almost forgot, you actually need to set this repeater to 2 ticks. Now, the easiest way to get this next part is to go ahead and come up here, place a block on the piston, and go ahead and place down enough blocks to get you about 5 blocks in the chamber. Alright, so once you have this about 5 blocks in here, we're going to go ahead and count the space. So we're going to go have 1 with this air gap, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, place an observer. You're going to have a slab coming here, and then 3 more coming this way. All right, and you're going to go ahead and put 4 rails across this, and then 3 observers looking into those rails. All right. Next, you're going to go ahead and have a dropper facing up right here on the end. And then above it, a dropper facing towards you, as well as 1 more. Then you're going to put a dropper facing down, and you're going to have 2 more coming back to the first one. Then you're going to go ahead and place 1 item in just any of these. Which one does not matter. All right, so over here, you're going to come over to this last observer, place a slab, and have a comparator reading into this dropper. It is very important that it reads this specific dropper. All right, next, you're going to go ahead and place a sticky piston off of there. Then we're going to make an L shape with our slime blocks. Off this lower part, we're going to go ahead and make another L shape. We're going to place our TNT here, our coral fan right here. All right, and then right here, we're going to go ahead and place our wall. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do, we're going to grab a piston. We're going to come out 2 blocks from right here. We're going to place down a detector rail and a minecart, and place down a normal piston facing in. And then all you got to do is just power it. For that, you can break that, and then break these 2 blocks. All right, now with this, your mud farm is basically done. Now, we do have an extra little option that I find really nice. So what you want to do is come up here with the dropper, just place that down, toss yourself a hopper onto it, and then you can put as much storage here as you want. You can connect an entire silo to it if that's what you want to do. And then you simply just go ahead, grab yourself a little bit of dirt, and then you fill it up. From here, now all you have to do is go ahead and look down at this block, and start putting it through. And just like that, this farm will make you around 9,200 blocks of mud per hour. But like I said, if you definitely want to AFK for more than maybe an hour or 2, expand your storage down there. Alrighty guys, so that is it. This is my mud farm tutorial. So as I said, the link to Mango's original video will be down in the description. I will also leave a Lightmatic file down there in the description as well for anybody who would like to use it and would like to build it that way. But with all that said guys, I will see you all in the next video, and just keep watching out. There's an even bigger and better mud farm that we've already got made, and it's coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!